Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Issac Lawrence, and I'm here watching the first episode of Tough 31, Conor McGregor and Michael Chandler. Trying something new out, so I'm gonna watch this, react, and give you my thoughts. So far, Conor, he's walking in, he kind of looks a little nervous, or I don't know if it's nerves, but he just doesn't look himself. He looks like there's a lot of energy, anxiety. Maybe he's itching to get started. He's anxious to get back in and fight. I don't know what it is exactly, but I've been watching Conor since 2014, 2015. Yeah, he just doesn't look the same. There's not that calmness to him that you're used to seeing when you see Conor. And Michael Chandler looks calm, cool, collective. Obviously, this is the first episode, so don't want to look into it too much, but he just looks ready, just prepared, ready for the moment. Coin flip, and we got Conor with the first pick. Conor picked the 55 prospects, so automatically Chandler gets the 55 vets. Chandler also picked the vets, so Conor automatically gets the prospects for the 135-pound division. So essentially, it's prospects versus vets. All right, they just picked the teams. Now they're showcasing the house, the tough house. Oh, the house is beautiful, beautiful. We're at a commercial break right now. So far, the show's looking pretty good. You know, not too much going on right now. Conor definitely looks different. I think that's gonna be one of the main storylines going into this season of Tough is, what does Conor McGregor look like? So initial thoughts, he just looks like he partied a lot. Yeah, like he needs to come back and get the training going, lift some weights, because he looks heavy. When he said to Chandler, hey, do you know what the weight's gonna be? It's gonna be 185. And Chandler is just, okay, let's do it. Yeah, I don't see Conor making 155 anytime soon. Granted, Chandler is looking pretty big too, but he looks more disciplined and relaxed. Interesting stuff. There's a couple of fighters that I've got to see fight before. Cody Gibson, Trevor Wells. That's interesting. I didn't know that they were gonna be on the show. Pleasant surprise, good luck to them. So we'll see what happens. You know, they got the proper 12, they got the proper Irish apple, forged stout. They're setting it up to have some fireworks with fights in the cage and potentially out of the cage, so we'll see. All right, we're back from commercial break. It's day 2, and it looks like it's gonna be the first time they're training with the coaches. So Brad Katona, who's actually a member of SBG, Conor is, his gym, is on Chandler's team, so that's interesting. So it looks like Chandler's team, they kind of did some drills, things like that. Man, Conor, his team, they just went straight at it. They're just sparring. Even Conor got up in there and started moving around. Looked pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty good.
I want to be standing there in front of me.
Ooh, I like Kurt Hollabaugh. Yeah, so far, Kurt Hollabaugh, I really like his energy. Okay, we're on another commercial break. One thing that I want to touch on is, man, it's so incredible. These fighters that are just doing what they do and really just trying to make their dream come true and make it come a reality. One of the guys, he's a UPS driver, and they're showing him and his family and what this whole Ultimate Fighter season means to him. And I've been blessed and fortunate to work with a lot of fighters. The things that us fans don't get to see is how hard and how much time and energy they dedicate to their craft just so they can make it, man. That's why I believe that the fighters should be getting paid millions and millions of dollars, man. They put their lives on the line, and I understand UFC and MMA, it's a business, and I hope that the sport gets more popular and more money can come into the sport. But man, it's incredible, the determination, everything that they put into this. I have mad respect, mad love for all of these participants and anybody who's ever stepped in a ring or a cage or anything like that. Props to you. Yeah, man, it looks like they got some pretty good fighters up in this season. I'm excited to see what the first fight looks like. Hopefully it's a banger. It is 7:47, so we got 13 minutes left of this episode, so I imagine the fight's gonna be taking place. So far, entertained, haven't really showed too much of the coaches outside of the beginning of the episode. The only thing that I can really comment on so far is the way that Connor looks, the way that Chandler looks. So I'm hoping that the following episode or after this fight or during the fight that we'll see a little bit more personality, overall time of the coaches. So I'm happy to see that they're trying to build up these fighters. I do want to see a little bit more interaction with the coaches. So far, it's enjoyable. So both fighters that are fighting the first fight just weighed in, both made weight. Connor's nowhere to be found. I have no idea where Connor is. So Connor in the Lambo showing up fashionably late. So we got Roosevelt versus Nate about to fight. They're both similar in age, even though Roberts is the veteran, 28. He's actually younger than the prospect Nate, who's 29. I have a feeling it's gonna be a quick fight. We'll see. Right away, Roosevelt. Oh, that was it. Quick finish by Roosevelt. I don't know, that looked like a quick finish. I mean, a quick stoppage. Let me see the replay. Yeah, he hit him right behind the ear. All right, so that's it. That's the first episode of Tough 31. Conor McGregor coming back to face Michael Chandler. First thing, Conor, he came in and he just looks different, man. Physically different and just energetically different. I don't know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say, but I remember Conor who he was cool, calm, collected, and smooth with it. And he just looked like he just couldn't stand still. Looked like he was tired, looked like, you know, he'd been partying for days. Hopefully it hasn't been because he got some fight coming up. At least that's what's supposed to happen. But yeah, man, Conor just didn't look the same. And I'm sure you're gonna hear this a lot, not just from me, but from a lot of content creators out here. Conor wasn't there. You know, he wasn't there a lot of the time. We saw him training a little bit, but we didn't really get to see a lot of Conor with his team. He didn't show up to weigh-ins, came late to the fight. So hopefully things get a little spicy as the show progresses. Looks like at the end of the episode, they show a little bit of what's to come. And there was a little bit of tension, a little bit of spiciness in the preview. So hopefully we'll see some more of that in the next episode. So that's it. I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the show. Looking forward to seeing it next Tuesday. And y'all have a blessed day. I'm out.